Loring's Lechon, fronting DCWD MacArthur Highway, Matina, Davao City. For food orders, functions, catering services, please call 296-2805. Loring's Lechon, the best and the finest in Davao.
Mateo 9, versikulo 12 hangtod 13. Nakadungog kanila si Jesus og mitubag. Ang mga tao nga walay sakit wala nagkinahanglag doktor. Kundili ang masakiton ra. Susihan ninyo kung unsay kahulugan ni ining bahina sa kasulatan nga nag-ingon. Pagka maluluyon ang akong gusto. Dili mga halad. Kay wala ako muanhi aron pagtawag sa mga matarong, kundili sa mga makasasala. Pamalandong. Maunga ang kaluoy, diin atong tabangan ang pagkulang sa uban, usa ka sakripisyo nga mas madawat sa Ginoo. Isip direktang pagtabang alang sa kaayo sa atong isig katao. Kadtong nangandoy gayud nga maghatag himaya sa Ginoo, pinaagi sa ilang kinabuhi nga nangandoy mulambo sa pagkabalaan, gitawag sa pagkayano ug pagkalig-on diha silang pagbansay sa mga buhat sa kaluoy. Pagampo. Himua ang mga bag-o namong mga napili sa panggamhanan nga maluluyon sama kanimo, Ginoong Hesus. Amen. Mga igsuon, pag maluluyon.
Kini nga pamalandong, gisuportahan nila Engineer June and Evelyn Alegre Sardido and family, Maha Opus and family, Laverna Hills Multipurpose Cooperative, Diversion Road, Davao City, NQ Luia Kisa Pharma, Mr. and Mrs. Milet Quisido and family, Macfell Aircon Services, Miraflor Makiling and family, ARSP Trading, Eflida de la Cruz, Alejandro and Grace Adaptar and family, PT Coco and Coffeeville Apartment Home, FS Palatino Industrial Corporation, Attorney Jan Reese J. Relampagos, Panabo City Mayor Jose Relampagos and Josephine Relampagos and family, Mr. and Mrs. Alberto and Mary Lou Nasol and family, Jerry Jojo Antes and family, Holenaf Trading, Donum Day, and Blue Boys Aqua Ventures.
Yan ang araw ng saya, nananapik sa musika, hayaan natin dalhin tayo. Ito ang ating sandali, mula sa radyong katabi, mga awitin ng ating buhay. Ang sarap sa teya, sa bahay, sa eskwela, sa opisina, the best itong kabarkada, Spirit FM. Body, the best body, the best body. Made to be on top, we are made to be the one. There's no one else like this since 1951, but only HCDC, only HCDC, only HCDC, only HCDC.
Maayong hapon mga higala. Adlaw nga Biyernes petsa 1 bulan sa Hulyo tuig 2022. O banimi ninyo sa Osaka may nungdanong diskusyon din sa tong programa matag Biyernes alas 5 hangtod alas 6 sa gabi.
Mga rekadiyang iso, balita o impormasyon na atong isgutan sulod sa usa ka oras.
Makauban ninyo karong adlaw kini si Macky Ocay.
Kini yung higala sa kahanginan, Bryan Latasa o kini ang
Crossian Youth Meet Up sa DXGN 89.9 Spirit FM.
Kabataang Holy Crossian, you can!
Yes, you can. Ug maayong hapon again sa imuha Bryan ug sa ato ang mga suking tigpaminaw karong nga mga panahona dinhi sa ato ang programa. Mabati ta live pinaagi sa tong Facebook live streaming sa Holy Cross of Davao College ingon man sa inyong mga radio dial sa 89.9 Spirit FM Davao. Happy viewing sa ato ang mga online viewers karon. Aduna tay mga nagpadayon no sa pagsuporta dinhi sa tuang programa sa Crossian Youth Meet Up Bryan no karong nga mga panahona ug sa mga milabay pa nga mga episodes dinhi sa tuang programa aron maghatag og dugang kaalam og impormasyon alang sa itong mga kabatan-unan dinhi sa tibuok rehiyon 11. Ato sa pasalamatan Bryan no ang atuang mga school administrators gikan dinhi sa Holy Cross of Davao College nga gipangunahan ni Brother Noel Vic H. Deloria SC, ato ang President o ato ang Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Teresa P. Fabiania, at ang Vice President for Operations, si Mr. Romel F. Momo. Sa ato ang mga school heads, ato ang mga program chairpersons, gikan sa ato ang mga nagkadaiyang programs din sa Holy Cross of Davao College, Tertiary Department, o ingon man sa ato ang mga faculty members, ato ang mga teachers og ilabi na sa itong mga estudyante Bryan nga kanunay usab sa pagpadayon nga pagsubaybay og pagsuporta dinhi sa to ang programa sa Crossian Youth Meet Up. Well, today it's Happy Friday Bryan no as you can see no atong masayran gawas sa to ang mga panimalay no karong nga mga panahona hayahayap sa ato ang dagan sa panahon karong nga mga panahona gawas lamang Bryan no sa usa ka kining medyo problema karon sa itong mga commuters ang dagdag singil no sa ato ang pamasahe din sa Davao region. Ikaw Bryan, naka-experience ba ka sa ato ang additional 2 pesos no nga kining singil no sa ato ang mga public utility vehicles no dinhi sa syudad?
Yes, Sir Macky, medyo dili jud maayo kayo ang balita ang isugat sa mga kaigsuonan karong adlong Biyernes no. Pizza 1 bulan sa Hulyo 2022 kitungod mitaas ang saka sa minimum fare sa mga public transportation. Pero sa imong pangutana Sir Macky kung naka-experience ba ko sa pagtaas sa 2 pesos, wala pa sir kay tungod wala pa ko nakagawas sa among balay no. So work from home ko karong mga panahona, so wala pa ako nakasakay og jeep or unsa ba na public transportation. So unta hinaot ta Sir Macky ang kini ang mga unta ang kining gamay na pagtaas sa minimum pamasahe no sa tuang mga public transportation is makadungag sa mga income sa tuang mga kaigsuonang drivers kay tungod gumikan pod sa pagsirit or pagsipa sa kaso sa petrolyo karong mga panahona. Pero it's duha gyapon siya ka apektado Sir Macky ang mga pasahero ingon man ang kini pong ang pasahero pagtaas sa pamasahe ug ang sipa pod sa pagsaka sa petrolyo no maginaot ta sa maumabot na panahon Sir Macky unta medyo matagaan o kaning solusyon ang kining nagkataas na lana or gasolina sa ato ang nasud karong mga panahona gumikan Sir Macky sa pagkakaroon aduna na kitay bagong presidente sa nasud Pilipinas no ingon man mga vice presidente o ingon pang mga cabinet members o mga bagong government officials diya sa nasud Pilipinas unta mobuhat sila og lakang or solusyon para mas masolusyonan ang kini atuang nagkataas na presyo sa petrolyo o ingon man sa mga societal problems na tuang nasinatian nila binagayud ang kini atuang nagpadayon na pandemya karong mga panahona Sir Macky.
Yes, that's right, Bryan. No, dili gyud dalim og sa mga ato ang mga kaigsuonang jeepney drivers, mga taxi drivers nga naminaw karon nga naka pamasada kahapon dinhi sa ato ang mga kadalana no dinhi sa atong dakbayan sa Davao. Happy listening kaninyong tanan no sa inyong mga radyo diha sa inyong mga sakyanan o sa mga nakatambay pa karon sa ilaha o nakaparada no sa ilahang mga sakyanan nga naminaw usab nakatutok dinhi sa tuang programa Bryan. So daghan silang matun-an no bisa to mga taxi drivers, mga jeepney drivers karon aduna sila mga anak no nga mga kabatan-unan. Syempre daghan pa silang mga matun-an pa nga ma-share nila sa ilang mga anak, no, Bryan, especially karon sa tuang topic karong hapuna, Bryan, no, may kalabutan, no, sa tuang mga graduating students. So it's a graduation season, no, karon, Bryan, and we are very fortunate no nga finally na aduna tay face to face na graduation, no, dinhi sa Holy Cross of Davao College, Bryan, no. We're happy to announce that, especially sa tuang batch 2022 nga mo graduate mga kaigsunan karong umaabot or karong bulan na, Bryan, no. It's
Yes.
first day of July, and by the way, Bryan, before we proceed no sa tuang topic ug pagpaila-ila sa tuang bisita no karong hapuna, today is the first day of the month. Sa may mga ginalook forward di mo, Bryan, no karong bulan, especially that you are one of the graduates no karong batch 2022.
Yes, Sir Macky, no, dako ka natong pasalamat sa labaw na makagagahom sa tanan sa paghatag ka na og brand new month. It's July 1, 2022. Ang daghan kita gina-look forward, Sir Macky. Sama sa mong gingon kaganiha na karong bulana, kung dili ko makamali, Sir Macky, July 29 ang ato ang graduation ceremony sa Holy Cross of Davao College. Isa ko sa mga estudyante or sa mga graduating students na mopaso anang adlaw. Hopefully, Sir Macky, kana isa sa tong mga gina-look forward, Sir Macky, na at least or sa pagkakaroon medyo ibalik na ta sa new normal kay makapahigayon na ta og face-to-face graduation. And ako kay natong pasalamat ana sa kinatubig ang puwersa sa Holy Cross of Davao College kay sa paghimo og maayo nga lakang ingon man plano aron mapadayon or aron mapahigayon ang kinatong face-to-face graduation, Sir Macky. So bisan karon, Sir Macky, aside no sa atong graduation ceremony karong bulana, daghan kita isa pud sa akong gina-look forward is relevant pud siya sa atong topic karon na may kalabutan sa kini pagpangita og trabaho. So medyo Sir Macky, aduna kitay mga somehow medyo pressured na ta karong mga panahon no kay tungod pipila na lang ka semana mo graduar na ta sa kolehiyo, tunya na kailangan ta makapangita og trabaho aron para makatabang pud ta sa atong pamilya. It's time to give back, to pay them para sa ilang mga sacrifices na ilang gihatag kanato financially, emotionally, og mentally, Sir Macky. So kana sa pagpangita og trabaho, Sir Macky, unta makapangita ta og trabaho at isa na sa ato ang ginaampo taga-adlaw no na makakita ta trabaho na haom sa ato ang kurso na gigraduatean na mao ang communication o ang Bachelor of Arts in Communication sa Holy Cross of Davao College. Kana unta itugot gayud na sa tuang labaw na makagagahom, Sir Macky, aron mas ma-explore tawag aron mas matagaan nato og maayong balita ang ato ang publiko sa pinaagi sa mga news and for information diri sa dakbayan sa Davao ingon man sa tibok Rehiyon 11 og sa tibok nasod Pilipinas o sa tibok kalibutan sa tanan.
Okay, that's right.
Imo gina-look forward.
Well, Bryan, I'm hoping talaga no na human gyud ang pandemic hopefully this year, and we continue no sa tuang mga nagkadiyahang nga mga panginabuhian no dinhi sa kalibutan. And of course, I'm very positive no nga hini-hini na gid mawala ang COVID, and of course looking forward sa mga opportunities no along the way, and kanato ang ginaampo always, Bryan. And sa mga naminaw karon nagawa sa ato ang maayong balita no sa face-to-face graduation, next week na, Bryan, no is our Trailblazer Fair 2022 dinhi sa Holy Cross of Davao College. Kana mitabo July 7 to 9 dinhi sa Holy Cross of Davao College grounds nga magsugod alas 8 sa buntag. So open ni sa tanan, Bryan, no sa mga estudyante enrollment sa Holy Cross, sa mga estudyante gikan sa mga laing tulungaan. Open ni sa tuang mga bisita nga buot nga mo bisita mo dayo dinhi sa tuang tulungaan sa Holy Cross of Davao College. So atangan nila ang mga nagkiri programa, Bryan, no sa tuang maong Trailblazer Fair next week no alang sa dugang kasayuran na mamahimo mo bisita sa to official Facebook page sa Holy Cross of Davao College. So to mga online viewers karon mamahimo kamo mo komento maghatag og sa inyong reflection o i-greet ang inyong mga pinalangga no karon nga mga panahon na pinagi sa pagkomento sa Facebook Live streaming din sa Holy Cross of Davao College Facebook page. Unya Bryan sa to pagbalik ato na makauban ng ato ang guest no karong adlaw. I know daghan tag matun-an ilabi na sa ato ang mga kabatanunan nga nangita gyud og trabaho karon. It's time for us to level up the game and of course unsa man gyud ang mas timbang no sa ato when it comes to applying for job, ang passion or ang practicality. So kana daghan pa ato ang isgutan malamang sa pipila ka mga pahinumdom. Stand by.
Bound PH Trade Solutions, provider for import and export documentation, customs and trade consultancy, and many other. Serving the industry for 20 years. Contact us at 0917-126-2885 and look for Carlos Louis Abcasid III for more details. Bound PH Trade Solutions, fast, efficient, and reliable trading.
Problema ba ang damo sa inyong sibuyasan at palayan? Tapatan ng ProStar 25EC herbicide. Ang ProStar 25EC ay pre-emerging at early post-emerging herbicide para sa pangmatagalang kontrol sa iwas ng growth leaves at grassy weeds sa sibuyasan at palayan. Sa ProStar 25EC, walang masamang damo na agad namamatay. Protektado ang pananim, sagana ang aanihin. Agway, we love farmers.
Agway Chemicals Corporation. We love farmers. The Teresian Daughters Retreat House is now open for retreats and recollection. We are located at Kilometer 3, MacArthur Highway, Matina, Davao City. For inquiries and bookings, you may contact at 082-299-2212 or 0906-577-1668 and 0950-071-4080. Visit us and experience the beauty of nature in the city. The long wait is finally over. The all-new Suzuki Celerio is built to give you more room for all your big moments with its exciting new upgrades compared to its previous generation. Drive in style with a lively and sturdy design which makes it equally attractive from every angle. Visit any of Suzuki's 73 dealerships or check their online showroom at www.suzuki.com.ph to know more about it. Celebrate your bigger moments now with the all-new Suzuki Celerio.
89.9 Spirit
Balik na sa Crossian Youth Meet Up sa DXGN 89.9 Spirit FM oras alas 5:19 na sa hapon. By the way, ongoing ato enrollment din sa Holy Cross of Davao College no alang sa to ang first year incoming first year students, transferees, second coursers o returnees. No mamahimong mo bisita lamang o para maka-enroll online sa studentportal.hcdc.edu.ph na makita ninyo karon sa inyong mga screen. O nag-accept ta og mga on-site enrollees katong mga buot gusto mag-walk-in, magpa-enroll no din sa Holy Cross of Davao College. Abli ang Holy Cross of Davao College Lunes hangtod Biyernes alas 8 sa buntag hangtod alas 5 sa hapon. So mga kaigsuunan, if you want to be ready for the future, enroll na sa Holy Cross of Davao College. Karon Bryan, og sa mga naminaw karon nga mga panahon na ato na ipaila-ila ato ang guest dinhi sa ato ang programa atong hisgutan ang may kalabutan sa mga best practices when it comes to applying for a job. Of course, kita katong mga professionals karon nakasubay gyud no, nakaagi og ingani nga mga challenges no sa ilahang kana after graduation no nga mga episodes no, sa ilahang mga kinabuhi. And of course karon naay pandemic and mga kabag-uhan no, because of the pandemic. Ato sa iron usa ba ang mga trends karon Bryan when it comes to applying for a job? Unsa ba mas gusto karon sa mga tao? Gusto ba nila ang mag-online or mas prefer nila ang mag on-site, no, and vice
Mhm.
versa. So unsa ang mga pamaagi sab, no, aron nga mahimong successful ang application nimo, no, karon sa imuhang pangita og trabaho, and most importantly unsa ba gyud ang nasa imuhang kasing-kasing? Is it the passion for your the job that you will be applying for, or practicality, no? Karon na mention mo ganina ang pagtaas o pagsaka sa mga palaliton, and of course kinahanglan nato og mga kinahanglan financially stable ta. So kana
Mhm.
isa sa mga pangutana nga uh, hopefully no matubag sa to ang guest no karong hapuna din sa to ang programa sa Crossian Youth Meet Up. So Brian, ato na ipailaila ato ang guest. Usa ni ka alumnus no sa Holy Cross of Davao College, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Human Resource Development Management sa Holy Cross of Davao College. And also Brian, kani is experienced entrepreneur na naanay experience no for 5 years of project management, advertising, and computer aided business development. So uh, primarily naga-engage siya no sa kining virtual and online business, helping organizations and communities across the globe para makita gyud ang kining potensyal no sa mga
Mhm.
nagpili mga negosyo, mga businesses karon sa tibuok kalibutan. So ato na ipilila Brian, ato ang guest karong hapuna walay lain kundi si Mr. Jhunmar Hidalgo. Sir, welcome sa to ang programa, and we're happy no that you granted our request no to be part of this program ug maghatag og dugang kaalam impormasyon sa itong mga kabatanunan, especially sa itong mga graduating students. Before we proceed o mga pangutana, sir, kamusta, and uh, sa karon usa tong mga ginakibisihan, and unsay ma-share nato sa to ang mga journey karon as an entrepreneur, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, Sir Macky and Sir Bryan. Thank you so much for the invitation. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who invited me here. And bisita karon sa mga daghan nga mga issues like the mga pagtaas sa fuel. And that's with that social issue that we are actually facing right now, we should be very wise on every decision that we have, especially that we are very much challenged from time to time, no, na ay mga viruses, mga crises that are arising from time to time, which are really not expected. So we know that we cannot expect things from happening, but we have to make sure na ready ta. No, we are future proof for whatever is going to happen. Dapat kabaluta kung sa atong dapat buhaton ug dapat wise jud ta sa atong mga decision as an individual.
Okay. Sir, may we know, sir, no, unsa ka nga year na ni-graduate sa Holy Cross of Davao College?
Year 2017. Ayan.
Okay. Medyo dul-duol lang ta, sir, no, sa to
Dol-dol
ang
lang.
graduation. And yes, base sa imuhang ano, sir, no, experience, no, you are working with no, dili lamang dili sa Philippines but globally. So karon, sir, are you into unsa nga mga business nimo karon, sir? Tama kay mga physical business or purely online lang ta karon?
Purely online. I actually have found the opportunity online. During the time na nag-start yung pandemic, I know a lot of businesses actually sprouted. Well, some actually, some actually died. No, but there are a lot of businesses that actually sprouted, just like my business now. But for now, I am actually busy helping a lot of organizations in their organizational development, doing also consultancy with various companies, not only in the Philippines, but also across the globe, no, not only here in Asia, but I'm also helping people from Japan, England, Australia, US. So with that being said, I can say that we have to really empower ourselves, no, as an individual to really get engage into the virtual world. That's the one of the primary opportunities that we are actually facing right now, no, that we need to really hold on to. Hindi naman maraming mga opportunities also outside from our home, but with the internet, no, with the virtual world, we can reach and even further na extension of our borders. So kailangan maging ano tayo, maging parang si Dora, no, we should explore, no, kahit saan, no, even on the virtual world, we can really stretch out our hands to those people who need our services or our knowledge, our creativity.
Alright. Sir, Jhunmar, unang pangutana sir na may kalabutan sa tong topic karon about searching for a job. Especially sir, I am a graduating student, so hopefully this a month na mo graduate no. Sir, what are the important things to consider when you are applying for a job?
Important things to consider when you are applying for a job. Actually, firstly, no, you must be able to investigate muna many information about the company you are applying for. Check
Mhm.
about the company's history muna, history, values, the available technology, benefits, salary, and the location. When we talk about the benefits, no, we talk about the statutory and the regulatory benefits that we have based on the legal provisions of the Philippine Constitution. Dapat andun yun, no? Kasi as an applicant, we have to be to feel secure whenever we are employed, no, from a certain organization. Yun din naman yung hinahanap natin, 'di ba? Second,
Mm.
try to evaluate what are your strengths and weaknesses. Yan. Diyan tayo nagkakaproblema most of the time because we don't know what our limits are, our strengths, no, our weaknesses. Check whether you have the skills and capabilities required for the position you are applying for. Yun yung pinaka-importante. Your self-awareness, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, para alam natin kung ano yung mai-offer natin doon sa organization. Alam natin kung hanggang saan yung extent ng ating mga skills, no, ng ating capabilities, para hindi magkaroon ng mismatch sa job natin and the position that we are applying for. Lastly, assess yourself and the company itself whether this soon to be employer employee relationship lasts long. Ayan. In applying for a job, you must project the length of your stay in the organization. So kapag naghahanap ka ng trabaho, kailangan mong i-project, magkaroon ka ng projection kung tatagal ka ba dito sa company nito o hindi. Is the employer-employee relationship that you have will last long or not? If there are factors that would affect the your stay in the organization, then you must actually try to check that, no? Recheck again if tatagal ka ba sa company or not. So those are the things that you really need to consider before applying for a job. Now, investigate first the information of the company, their values, their history, of course, the location itself, and the offer, salary, no, practicality. We have to check also that one, and evaluate your strengths and weaknesses. That's for your self awareness.
Mhm.
Also, assess the company, the employer-employer relationship that you have.
Okay, sir, you mentioned a while ago nung karon especially sa to mga graduates, mga naminaw karon nga mga graduates, no, dili
Mm.
lamang sa Holy Cross of Davao College, na we have to level up the game, no, especially karon na very broad na opportunities again because of the online platform na ato ang audience wide na sab, no, we aside from the local, we have the national and even international na mga opportunities na or platforms na pwede nato adtuan karon nga mga panahon na, especially nga very in na pod karon ang mga online job, mga flexible jobs. Karon sir, unsa ba ang mga um, how can we make no applying for jobs better, no, how to make our job application stand out?
All right. So for that, no, of course naman as an applicant, we really wanted to be unique in our own way, in presenting ourselves to the organization or to the business you are applying for, as much as possible, no, iba yung tingin nila sa atin in the way that you are different. You will be seen as an asset for the company. So yung dapat natin gawin, no, for us to make the application stand out is avoid first, no, having an all around resume and cover letter. So when you are applying, 'di ba, meron tayong mga instances that we have this generic resume, generic cover letter that ginagamit natin, o dito sa company A, ayan, sa company B, ito din yung isi-send ko. Company C, ito din yung isi-send ko. So interviewers or recruiters will actually notice that, especially if the contents of your cover letter or your resume are actually way too generic. So that with that being said, if you are being too generic on your or having a generic resume or cover letter, you will not be able to strike, impact to these recruiters, to this company, and you will not be perceived as an asset for this business. So kailangan, no, unique, kung kumbaga nag-a-apply ka sa ganitong industry. So you should create or design your resume and your cover letter which will be suitable or which will be perfect or tailor fitted to that kind of industry. So iwasan natin, no, iwasan natin na magkaroon tayo ng generic documents like resume, cover letter for applications.
Okay, sir, follow up lang. No? So
Mm.
you mentioned na we have to be really like creative, no, when it terms of kining uh, showcasing, no, our ourself, no, for the job that we are applying for. So unsa bay mga helpful o masuggest mo nga mga strategies, sir, na just to to imbibe lang the kanabitang the practice nga kinahanglan. We have to do this, we have to be at our utmost, no, up to date na mga uh, kanang mga ginabuhat, no, for job application or mga best practices when it comes to like being updated, no, sa tuang mga sa trends sa to environment karon sa market.
Yes, balik tayo doon sa virtual world, no. In the virtual or in the digital world, we have the power to reach those people that are far from us using the social media. So let us empower ourselves using the social media, no. Um, we have to make use of the social media, strengthen our network connections through the social media. Ayan. 'Di ba mahilig tayo, no, as a person, as a human, mahilig tayo. Kumbaga yung tinatawag nila na fangirling. Ayan, marami tayong mga idols, 'di ba? Why not use our skills, no, in fangirling, or yung tawag nila na may inuudulo tayo. Why not we idolize people who have these positions in every company, and then extend your network or linkages to other people. No, try to get to know or to get acquaint with people who can really help you. Gaya nga nasabi nila, 'di ba, birds with the same feathers flock together. So why not join this flock of birds who have this kind of mindset na maganda at nakakatulong sa iyo, 'di ba? Surround yourself with people that you idolize, no, you wanted to be someday. So with that being said, you might surround yourself with people who are employers, with people who are having business with this mindset na napaka healthy talaga, and is really serious with their lives. So yun yung pinaka strategy na pwede nating gawin, no, to have our to get updated with our job application processes.
Yes, that is true. No, now you have to like communicate with other people. No, maybe can help us, especially katong mga experience na when it comes to applying for jobs. No, for sure, dagami itong mga kaila, no, nga mga nanarbaho na, and I know for the fact na karong nga mga panahon na very kining investigative, no, ato ang mga graduates, no, very
Yes.
critical na sila when it comes to like dealing with challenges in life. Now si Brian is a graduating student, and naga-soul search siya sa iyang mga possible na mga kanang work, no, outside Holy Cross of Davao College. Brian.
Yes, Sir Jhunmar. Yeah, correct, Sir Macky, no, yeah. So, sir, based on my personal experience, Sir Jhunmar, since, graduating ko, I am looking for a job that's, haom siya sa ako ang gigraduatean. In searching for a job, sir, normal ra ba na ka na medyo maka-feel ka og pressure or kanang stress ka? I know that a lot of Holy Crossians right now that graduating na maka-relate po sila ana.
Yes, normal na jud kaayo ng maka-feel tag pressure, no? And stress when we are actually hunting for a job, because there is this urge for us to really want to provide for our family firstly, and then be able to buy any or to support ourselves independently. That is why um let's say na normal lang talaga na ma-stress tayo, or maging pressured tayo. But this kind of stress and pressures, we should use this as our driving force to really look for um, the possibility for us to really get this position or the job that we wanted as much as possible or as early as possible. So let's use this as our driving force to achieve our goals or our dreams.
All right. So,
Okay. Yes, Brian.
all right, Sir Jhunmar, medyo taas-taas na to, og daghan na tag naisgutan. No, sir, break lang, usap ta human lamang sa mga pipila ka mga pahinumdom.
Ako si Ernest Kenya, usa ka public health nurse. Apil sa tumong sa akong trabaho, ang paghatag og edukar bahin sa maayong panglawas ay numero 1 kining importante para sa kayuhan sa tanan. Ang chemistry capsule 7 ka tuig na natong kauban, bisabayan og sakong kahon ug ehersisyo. Kini nga formula nakatabang sa kuha para sa epektibong serbisyo.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Home of the champions. Jumpstart your careers in international culinary arts, hospitality and tourism management, health sciences, accountancy and business management, arts and sciences, aviation and forensic science. For world-class skills and education that matters, enroll now in LPU Davao. Scholarship grants are available for qualified applicants. Together, we learn different, live different, exceptional, quality, and remarkable student experience. Only in LPU Davao. The long wait is finally over. The all-new Suzuki Celerio is built to give you more room for all your big moments with its exciting new upgrades compared to its previous generation. Drive in style with a lively and sturdy design, which makes it equally attractive from every angle. Visit any of Suzuki's 73 dealerships or check their online showroom at www.suzuki.com.ph to know more about it. Celebrate your bigger moments now with the all-new Suzuki Celerio.
89.9 Spirit
Balik tayo sa Crossian Youth Meet Up sa DXGN 89.9 Spirit FM, oras alas 5:39 na sa hapon. Kamo nagapaminaw gihapon din sa ato ang programa. Mabati ta pinagi sa tong Facebook live streaming sa Holy Cross of Davao College o sa inyong mga radio dial sa 89.9 Spirit FM Davao. And Bryan, greetings sa ta karon nga mga panahona sa ato ang nagpadayon nga streaming pinagi sa to Facebook live. Ato na tayo mga pipilasab ka mga padala sa ilang mga greetings karon. Atong sugdan si Ma'am Loribel Osinar. Ato ang program check.
Alright, ang ato ang medyo na ay problema sa Sir Macky sa internet connection. Yes, kang Ma'am Osinar. Good afternoon, Sir Macky, Bryan, and Sir Jhunmar. Okay, so mga higala, padayon lang gihapon mo sa inyong komento sa inyong greetings aron o niyang taod amo kanang basahon. Alright, so balik ta din niya sa tuang discussion karon na may kalabutan sa best practices when searching for a job. Makauban gyapon nato si Sir Jhunmar Hidalgo. Sir, balik ta sa ato ang discussion diri sir. Ganiya sir naisgutan nato ang kining stress no or kaning pressured ka sa pagpangita og trabaho. Sir, does it matter to clean up your social media accounts when applying for a job, or it's not really necessary?
Well, I would say no, definitely we needed to clean up our, our social media accounts when applying for a job. No, these days it's not only about the profile that the companies see when you apply for jobs, no, but also the ones that they find when they search for your online account. So if they search nila, no, for example, Brian, Sir Brian, if they search that and then they found out that you're someone who's ranting on your Facebook account, no, ranting and then nagiging toxic ka in the society, then the employers would actually think that you might be there's a possibility for you to do it on the company that you will be working for. So employers would actually want to avoid that from happening. Yan. You need to have an excellent profile on the social media sites, just like for example your Facebook, no, your Twitter, Instagram, your LinkedIn. Ayan.
Yes, well, that is good, sir, no? Especially karon nga very kaning popular ang paggamit no sa mga social media platforms, especially for the uh, younger generation no karon nga mga panahon na. And we mentioned a while ago na very kining advantage pud no ang kining paggamit og social media because ito nato makita no at ang pag-discover sa uban pa nga mga opportunities. Now, sir, looking back no, what do you think are the strengths no nga ginapangita karon sa mga employers no sa ilang mga applicants, especially very curious about to ang mga students karon nga looking for a job kung sa bagay ilang dapat nga ipakita no nga strength when it comes to the job they are applying for.
Ayan. Firstly, we needed to showcase to our recruiters or the interviewers that we are very much, good with with our communication skills. No, nothing beats someone na may magandang communication skills. If you are able to pass on your idea to this interviewer without, trouble, no, mas madali para sa iyo na um, you shed the knowledge that you have to these people, then you will be perceived as someone na intellectual. And aside from that one, no, we have to be someone who is trainable. Yan. A lot of companies or organizations I've met no mga CEOs or employers, they actually wanted someone who is really trainable than someone who achieved a lot of medals, recognition, yung mga sinasabi nila na awards, because these people who are very much trainable are flexible in the way na whenever you wanted them to achieve this milestone, no, they can easily achieve it without any problem because you can train them as your employee. You can shape them according to the values of the organization. So as an applicant, no, let's show to our interviewer, to the recruiter, that we are someone who has a good communication, who is trainable, and aside from that one, who is reliable in the sense that if may mga task delegations, no, kasi right now there are a lot of workers, or there are a lot of employees who does not have a clear description on their of their job, no, they are actually doing a lot of things that are not on their job description. Maybe somehow they are asked to fix a printer, they are asked to fix an air conditioner. No, it's not part of their job, but they're actually reliable in fixing those things or in doing that because they have this additional skills or background in doing so. So we should be someone reliable, and hindi dapat tayo nagrereklamo sa mga trabaho na ibibigay sa atin, task delegations, because when we are being delegated tasks, no, when our employers delegate tasks to you, that means that they trust you, that means that they see skills that are suitable in accomplishing this particular task, that only you is the one who can accomplish this particular task. So yun lang naman yung kailangan nating alamin for that matter.
Alright. Sir Jun, dili na punta sir sa interview, no? So, what are the good or bad qualities for an interview para na ay idea nga to ang mga graduating students, especially na those students no na bago pa lang or first time mag-apply for a job?
Ayan, first let's try to face the good attribute of an interview. In the good side of an interview, we have to make sure that we know the flow of the recruitment, no?
Mhm.
Kasi there are applicants who would not continue applying for the position because they don't know which step na sila napaparoon, no, na somehow napapagod sila in waiting, no. The waiting time is actually very excruciating as a part sa applicant, no, lalo na if hindi nila alam ano yung status ng kanilang application. Tanggap ba ako? Ayan, did I fail um the application? So with that being said, even though that they passed but you did not inform them, nangyayari, the tendency is that the applicant would actually look for something else, look for another employer. No, they would jump into another employer. Now, another one is not being able to create impression during the interview. Ayan.
Mhm.
So if you are having an interview, you have to make sure that in every facets of the interview, you have to be able to create an impact, to put an impression to the interviewer, to the company itself. No, you have to make, or you have to have your own branding of yourself, meaning you present yourself as someone na unique, na in the eyes of these people. No, you have to make sure that you have your personal brand, no? A condensed idea of who you are and what you can offer a company or the company. No, develop your elevator pitch, no, when you are applying for that. And now let's go to the bad interview naman, no. In the bad interview, if you are an applicant, syempre, no, there are actually questions. You will be faced with questions that are very difficult, no? Yung mga tingin natin na hindi natin talaga masasagot. But the truth is, let me tell you this tip, no? The very difficult question that you might actually encounter are the easiest one. Bakit? No? If you're going to ask me bakit yung mga easy question ang pinakamahirap talaga, it's because those easy questions will let you think, no, or will let you sprout a lot of words, no. Hindi natin mapipigilan yung ating sarili na magsalita, which tendency is nagiging irrelevant na yung ating mga sinasabi, and the interviewer would not love what you are saying anymore, would not relate to what you are saying anymore. So, as an applicant, we need to know the strike of balance, no? If you are asked this question, only say the answer, which is enough, no? Do not extend up to the farthest answer that you have, kasi that will just create an impression to the applicant that you are very much becoming talkative and it's not making sense anymore. No? Yan yung nangyayari kasi. And I experienced that one, no, if I actually have interviewed applicants. Sometimes, no, nerves are actually playing in the applicants na kapag nakaka-relate sila sa question, napaparami yung sagot nila and it's becoming irrelevant anymore. So we have to really know the strike of balance, no? Which is enough or which is too much. Yan.
Alright.
Yes.
Sir, follow up lang sir, regarding sa katong gi-mention ni mo ganiya for the waiting time for the application, how many days po ba yung, or how many days or weeks or months po ba yung normal na waiting period sa aplikante po?
Ayan. Actually, for if you are applying for a job, no, you should be able to get updates about your application on the next 3 days. No, the furthest will be within a week. No, if the company is not able to provide you update within a week about your application, then you might actually want to nudge, no, or check with the applica I mean the company, the status about your application. No, as for the employer din naman, no, who is um, throwing these available positions, then you should be responsible as well in giving updates to your applicants, because these applicants are actually very much becoming anxious about the status of their application. So dapat na we are very much responsible, no, in on two sides, no, for the applicant and for the employer as well. Responsibility should always there.
Yes, that is true, no. And you know what, sir? Brian kasi is waiting for his nag-apply siya karon eh. And still in the stage nga. Okay. But anyways, um sir, flexible and remote jobs are more popular, no, nowadays. What are your thoughts on the applicants preferring online jobs than on-site work? No? Do you believe that online jobs can lead to a better career opportunities?
I have seen a lot. No, I have seen a lot of people who actually enjoyed their life when they have work online, no? Um, iba yung bloom nila when they actually work online, because they have the power to manage their time, no? Kasi most of the time these virtual jobs that are being offered are flexible, on a flexible basis, no? When it comes to your time schedule, you can work any time of the day, as long as you're able to deliver the output that was required by you, by the client, no. I as myself, I actually started, you know, doing or having applying for virtual jobs. Was able to found I was able to find a lot of linkages, a lot of networks, which are very helpful in my business right now. So in online, if for those who wanted to explore online opportunities, that's really good, no. Do not restrict yourself na ay kapag online, ayun, nasa bahay lang. It's actually really rewarding if you are working online, no. It might not be similar to on the physical, no, na form of working, but on the online world, you're able to explore more and earn more, kasi in the virtual world, most of the employers are foreign companies, no, businesses, which offers you higher pay for your time worked. Yan. So okay lang naman na explore natin. Yan. The only problem lang din kasi when it comes to virtual working is hindi ka masyadong nakakapaghalubilo ng mga tao, which is making you anxious or feel isolated kasi wala kang nakakausap, no? Siguro yung pusa mo na nasa paa, siguro yun lang yung nakakasama mo, or yung laruan mo sa table mo. But when it comes to human interaction, medyo dun tayo tumatagilid kapag virtual world. That is why a lot of companies right now are designing platforms such as Slack, no, na dun sila nakikipag-usap sa isa't isa. They're having virtual time every now and then, huddles, no, 5 minutes before their duty.
Okay. Sir, that is very I don't know, very insightful no perspective about working online, because nagkamaginaga ingon na online nala sa balay something like that, but wala sila kabalo kung sa tong mga opportunities no ahead of them, eh. Mga especially financially, no, we all know that. And sir, karon sa one last question no to end these conversation no, with you, and most especially karon isa sa mga pangutanan dakong mga pangutana gyud no sa tuang mga graduating students, even I myself before no, napangutana na ako ni. So karon sir, if you are to weigh in no, unsa man nimuha, passion or practicality?
Ayan, that's a very hard question. Ayan. But to tell you honestly, no, I would go with practicality. Ayan. Kasi that's for me, no, as for me, practicality, a lot of a lot of factors na kasi are happening right now that we cannot really change, just like the social issues that we are facing, no? Pandemic, no? Price increases. Ayan, we cannot really control those factors, no? And if we really go forward with our passion in pursuing our dreams, where in fact hindi naman talaga ganun ka applicable as of the moment kasi we have these issues at hand, then why not face, or have this practicality na enter a job which can really feed you and your family, or can provide your needs, no, that is high paying, although you feel that that is not really perfect fit for you, pero it can provide you. Then try to learn loving the job that you have. Yeah. Then there goes the passion as well, no. Do not ever forget also about the passion, because as time goes by, our passion would strengthen or fortify our dreams. Yeah. Although we wanted to be practical on every situation, especially in these trying times, but our passion will make us stronger, no. Our passion will fortify our dreams. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that very insightful, no, na comment about no, these two big realities about passion and practicality. I hope natun-an nato ang mga estudyante karon, ato ang mga graduating students, ato mga kabatanunan. Sir, message nato, mensahe nato sa mga graduating students, especially karon sa ato ang mga lucky students din sa Holy Cross of Davao College ug sa mga uban pa nga mga nangita karon og ilahang trabaho.
Ayan, for those who are graduating students or are job hunting, do not be afraid kapag sinasabi ng mga employers on the job posting that they needed someone with this particular experience, no? Kasi most of the time sinasabi nila someone with 5-year experience. Do not be afraid of that. Try to still apply, no? Because there are employers who would really consider those who have this perseverance in applying positions as such, no? And be someone who is really, trainable but not vulnerable to um anong tawag dito, yung abuse, no? Let's become trainable but not vulnerable to abuses by our employers. Yan. So apply lang ng job, then when you get to land on a specific job, no, which fits your needs or your capabilities and skills, try to love that job and then excel right away. Give all you got, no, offer everything that you can to the company you will be working for.
Okay, with that, Sir Jhunmar, thank you so much for thank you so much for gracing this wonderful discussion with you, especially na dakong tabang no sa tuang mga kabatanunan, sa to mga estudyante karong nga mga panahona. And thank you for that very exciting and insightful no, na discussion with you sa tuang programa din sa Crossian Youth Meet Up. Sir, thank you so much on behalf of the Holy Cross of Davao College community and family. Thank you, sir, sa imuhang paghatag og kaalam na impormasyon no sa tuang mga kaigsuunan nga naminaw karong mga panahon na dinhi sa tibuok Davao region kung asa mata maabot sa tuang pagsibya no karong mga panahon. Thank you so much, sir, and inaot na makauban pa kanamo dinhi sa tuang programa very soon, Sir Jhunmar
Yes.
Hidalgo.
Thank you,
And,
sir, and God bless.
Yes, thank you. And there you have it mga kigsuunan, ato ang guest no dinhi sa tuang programa si Mr. Jhunmar Hidalgo, sa ka-experience online entrepreneur, and of course alumnus din sa Holy Cross of Davao College, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration in batch 2017. And yes, thank you so much sa mga naminaw karon, Bryan, no? Any final announcements, Bryan, before we end our program?
Alright, Sir Macky, ang atuang giyawang atuang mga kaigsunang incoming first year student na musalmot sila sa tuang HDC Trailblazer na may tabo karong July 7 to 9 o kakatong wala pa nakakuha sa ilang HDC Trailblazer passport. Mamahimo kamong mato sa tuang tulungaan sa Santa Ana Avenue ning Dakbayan sa Davao sa main entrance aron mokuha sa inyong passport na may gamiton sa mga nagkadiyang aktibidad karong July 7 to 9.
Okay, again, enrollment is ongoing no alang sa tuang incoming first year students, transferees, returnees ug second coursers. Mamahimong bisita sa ato ang student portal na hcdc.edu.ph ug kung gusto mo mag-walk in aduna po tay gina-accommodate na on-site enrollees din sa Holy Cross of Davao College, Santa Ana Avenue, corner C. Guzman Street, Barangay 14-B, Davao City. Daghang salamat sa mga naminaw sa karon panahona sa tuang programa o labi na sa tuang mga kaigsuunang Holy Crossians. Padayon and padayon sa panikamot, especially sa tuang mga graduating students so karong mga panahona si Mr. Bryan Latasang ano nakauban din sa tuang programa and hopefully makita na gyud niya ang iyahang ginapangita no karon og manawag na pod sa mga ano.
Alright mga higala, wala na bitaw igong Alright mga higala, wala na bitaw igong oras dinhi sa tong programa karong mga panahona lain diskusyon na sa bang ato masayran o gisgutan sunod Biyernes. Diri lamang sa programa alang sa kabatanunan sa Crossian Youth Meet Up sa DXGN 89.9 Spirit FM. Kabataang Holy Crossian, you can. Ako si Bryan Latasa og sa sulod atong panag-uban, keep safe Holy Crossians og maayong hapon.
Magpabiling tang luwas pinaagi sa Davao City Water District Go-To Services. Bayad online pinaagi sa GCash o Land Bank iAccess o LinkBiz Portal. I-contact ang On The Line o online 24/7 call center para sa mga requests, pangutana o uban pang concerns sa serbisyo ni DCWD. Tawag lang sa 235